Hello everyone, welcome back to Alice's Study Corner. Today we will be learning the basics, simple basics of fractions that we mostly use in the primary school. I hope this video helps you. Let's move on. So what are fractions? Fractions are a part of a whole. It has to be two parts. A fraction has two parts, a numerator and a denominator. Here, 3 by 4 is a fraction. 3 represents how much of a whole and 4 represents the complete whole. So 3 is how much of the complete whole, which is 4. There are 3 types of fractions: proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. These 3 types of fractions are what we are going to learn today, and how to convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction and a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So let's learn more about the numerator and the denominator. Numerator is a number above the denominator and the denominator is a number below the numerator. So the numerator, which is 1 in this case, is the top digit that represents the part of the whole. Denominator is the bottom digit that represents the whole. So if I have a pizza and I have 4 pieces, which is the complete whole, I ate 1 piece of the pizza already. So I have eaten 1 out of 4 pieces. So 1 by 4 is a fraction of the pizza that I've eaten. Another example is 4 by 6. Here you can see that there is a pizza with 6 equal pieces. Remember, a fraction is always about equal parts. So here I see 6 equal pieces of the pizza. And I was very hungry, so I ate 4 of the pieces. Now, how much I've eaten? 4 pieces out of the 6 pieces. So I've eaten 4 out of 6, which is 4 by 6 as a fraction. Now let's learn about the 3 types of fractions, which are proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. So the first one is the proper fraction. They are always smaller than 1, and their numerator is always smaller than the denominator. Example, 3 by 4 or 2 by 5. These fractions represent only part of a whole and not a complete whole. As we can see, the examples here are that this is a complete pizza and I have eaten not the complete pizza, not the whole pizza, only part of it, which is what is here. This is only a part of a whole. So if I cut the pizza into 4 pieces and I've eaten 3 pieces, which means I've eaten 3 out of 4, 3 by 4 of the fraction. 3 by 4 is a fraction of the pizza that I've eaten. Then I've cut the pizza into 5 pieces this time. So I've eaten 2 out of 5 pieces this time. So 2 by 5 is a fraction of the pizza that I've eaten. Let's move on to the second one, which is improper fractions. They are always greater than or equal to 1. Their numerator is greater than the denominator, like 6 by 4. Here 6 is the numerator, which is greater than the denominator, which is 4. The same goes for here, 9 is bigger than 4. This means it is either a whole or it is more than a whole. We can never represent an improper fraction as we cannot make more pieces of the pizza than the pieces cut. So we don't represent them. We always change them into mixed fraction. Now what are mixed fraction? You must be getting very confused if you haven't learned fractions before. So let's learn what are mixed fractions. Mixed fractions are always more than 1. They cannot be 1 or smaller than 1. They are always more than 1. And they are a combination. That is why they are called mixed fractions. They are a combination of one proper fraction and one whole. Well, they can be more whole, but we have to have one proper fraction. They cannot be an improper fraction. It always has to be a proper fraction. Example 2 1 by 3 or 1 3 by 4. Now let's see how to represent a mixed fraction. Here we can see one complete whole and one whole which is cut into 4 slices. Let's again take the example of a pizza. So we ordered 2 pizzas. We got the 2 pizzas. Then we cut both of them into 4 pieces. Now the 4 pieces are cut. But we were only hungry that we ate only 1 pizza and 3 by 4, which is a fraction which I taught you. 3 by 4 of this pizza. So there's still this much left. Can you guess how much it is? That's right. 3 by 4 is eaten. So 4 minus 3 will be 1. So 1 by 4 is not eaten. We could not eat 1 by 4 of the pizza. So we've eaten only 1 whole and 3 by 4. So 1 3 by 4 of the pizzas are eaten. Now let's see how to convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Now that we know what is an improper fraction and what is a mixed fraction, let's see how to convert it. So let's take an example of an improper fraction which is 5 by 3. Now let's see how to convert this into a mixed fraction. So first we will do 5 divided by 3. Do you know why we do this? It is because this bar which comes between the 5, which is the numerator, and the 3, which is the denominator, is actually the sign of division. An easy way to remember this is when you put the division sign, you always put 2 circles and 1 bar. This is the same way we represent a fraction. Just replace these circles with a number. So this bar means division. So let's do the division right now. So 5 divided by 3. Here 5 is the dividend and 3 is the divisor. So 1 will be the quotient and we will subtract 3 and we will get the remainder as 2. Now we will use the quotient and the remainder and the divisor to make the mixed fraction. First, we will put the quotient as the whole number. Then we will put the remainder as the numerator and the divisor as the denominator. So this will be our mixed fraction. So we will say that 5 by 3 is equal to 1 2 by 3, which is also called 1 whole and 2 by 3. Now let us see how to convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. We will take the same example 1 2 by 3. So here we take the example 1 2 by 3 and let us convert it into an improper fraction. So an easy way to do this is the whole number into the denominator. We do that first and then add the numerator. If you haven't watched my simplification video, then you wouldn't understand why I put these into brackets. So I suggest you go and watch that to understand why I put these in the bracket. So this will become 3 and this will become 2. The denominator always remains the same. So this is equal to 5. So it will be 5 and we will keep the denominator same. So it will be 5 by 3. So that is very simple. Now let us see what will be the answer. It will be 5 by 3. This is equal to the mixed fraction 1, 2 by 3. This is very simple. And also, did you see that we got the same mixed fraction and the same improper fraction? This means that this is a method that we always convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction and an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Now let's move on. So the real life examples in what you use fractions is, suppose you have a pie and you have some friends. I have 2 friends and I also want to have pie. So we have a total of 3 people. So we will cut the pie into 3 equal parts. As I told you earlier, fraction always means equal parts. So since we have 3 people, we will make 3 pieces. Everyone is happy. So everyone gets an equal slice of pie. Here, each person will get 1 out of 3, which is 1 out of 3 pieces, which is 1 by 3. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share this video with others so that other people can get educated. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.